2014 California water crisis. 2014 looks to be a severe drought year for California, and this is just kind of a bare minimum water storage that I have here, drinking water, and then either cooking, washing, or drinking water here also. If you don't have any water storage, I would recommend getting some, especially for this year. And this drinking water is kind of low here. Haven't been to Costco in a while, but I'd definitely recommend getting some, especially for this year. It rained yesterday, February 2nd, but we haven't had a lot of rain this year. And the state said basically we would need rain every other day through the end of May in order to be kind of at a normal water reserve. So if you're on city water, which we are, I definitely recommend getting at least a bare minimum amount of water storage, and this is kind of a bare minimum for me. I'd like to have a little bit more. If you're on a well too, especially here in the Central Valley of California, a lot of the wells have been going dry over the past couple of years, and I have a feeling 2014 is going to really stress those wells, especially as the farmers either going to have to drill deeper or suck, just more groundwater out because they're not getting water to water the crops from other places in California. Everybody's being really stingy this year, and it's going to be a nasty year. So these are Reliance Aqua Tainers. They are BPA free. I think they're 25 liters or 7 gallons, and they're actually relatively inexpensive. They have gone up since I've got these two new ones that I got up here were a little bit more expensive than these other ones that I've already had for over a year. So, but they're great. They're portable. You can take 2 or 3 with you if you had to go somewhere. They're great for camping, and just kind of a good insurance policy, I think. And they have a spigot that goes inside here, and I'll show you that in a second. But I definitely recommend getting some of these. If you have more space to store water, I think Costco had some of the 55-gallon water barrels with the pumps, the hand pumps and everything. But I don't have space for that right now. So these are great for garage, or even if you're in an apartment, put some in your closet or something. I definitely recommend it because, with the severe drought year, what if the county or city wells go out that you're on, and it takes them a couple days or a week to get them drilled deeper or back up and running, or find an alternative water source or something? I mean, that could happen. Plus, too, they're great, just like I was saying, for camping. You take a couple of these with you, camping, and just I take the oldest ones, and you just refill them when you get back. And definitely have some drinking water. Whenever there's a natural disaster or emergency, you always see cases of drinking water being given out by the National Guard and stuff like that. So I'm going to go pick up a couple more today probably. But I'll put a link below to these on Amazon, free shipping on Amazon if you have Prime. Also, like I said, you can look for those 55-gallon barrels. And another great thing I would get, which is takes up less space and you don't actually have to store water in it now, is it's like a water bob, I guess, a water bob for your bathtub. And I want to say it's 100 gallons. I just ordered some, so I'll put a picture and link up right here. But those you just kind of store in your closet or in your bathroom, and then if there is an emergency, just get them out, hook them up to the bathtub, and fill them up, and you have 100 gallons of water sitting there, good for a couple days, couple weeks, couple months. So anyways, I would highly recommend getting some water storage, especially for this year, 2014, and anywhere in California. Maybe unless you're up north or in the mountains, but Central Valley, LA, shoot, even the Bay Area, I highly recommend getting some water storage. And you can stack these about 2 high like I have there. I wouldn't go higher than 2 probably. Like I said, they're BPA free, and they're pretty decent plastic. So there you go, Reliance Aqua Tainers. Put links down below. Thanks. So here's how they work. They come with a, they have an air vent right here, which has a seal on it. I believe there's a rubber seal inside there. And these ones I just filled up. I have 2 new ones here that I'm adding. The prices have gone up since the first of the year. When I got my other ones, the prices on these have gone up already. But I still think they're great containers. So let me just show you real quick. These ones I just filled up. Oh, that one another time. So what? Stay back, dog. What you want to do, or I mean, what these can do, is they have a hidden spigot inside here, inside the cap, and this unscrews. And there's a rubber seal. You can see the rubber seal inside there. This unscrews. And then you can screw it on here, and you put this back on your barrel, and you have a water spigot. So the stores inside the container when you put the cap on. Now, once you do puncture this to screw your spigot in, if you're going to store it again, I just put a piece of tape over it or something and get some duct tape. But it's just a cool little feature, and it goes back inside here. Oh, one last thing about these. It's kind of important to that these are BPA free. I've seen other ones in the grocery store or at big retail stores such as Winco and stuff like that, and they have some water containers there. Even the Coleman ones. I haven't smelled the Coleman ones, but I know the ones that I've seen at Winco are not BPA free, and you can really tell by the smell when you smell inside them. These ones they have a little bit of a smell. But when you wash them out with some warm water and bleach and rinse them out really well, the smell goes away instantly. And so you can just really tell that they're made a little bit better than some of the other ones that might be a little bit cheaper. So they're also made in Canada, so that's a good thing. When you go to fill them up, the city water has a lot of chlorine and stuff in it already. But what I do is just add a tablespoon of just regular unscented bleach to them, or not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of bleach, and that way it just helps prevent anything from growing on the inside, and it really just makes it a little bit more of a chlorine smell. But over the course of time of them sitting here, it'll dissipate, and these actually don't smell that bad. They don't even taste that bad. So that's just a little side note on these. All right, cool.